Hi. So, I can't tell you how excited I was to get your video today. I mean, I was under the impression that maybe we wouldn't be speaking for a while after the Utah trip. And, you made that for me, and I could, just the amazing amount of effort that you put into it, and the work, and the lists, and the weird little speech bubbles, it just made me miss you a lot. And, I just noticed on Facebook that you kind of figured out the surprise. you put his a what on my status, and I'm pretty sure the cat's out of the bag. But what the cat is at the end of the month, the week of the 26th, I have off of work, and I thought I might come home and visit. So, ta-da! I'm coming home to see you. And I'm bringing a friend with me. There's a volunteer who's volunteering here right now. Her name is Shiho. She's from Japan. She's going to school in Arkansas. And she doesn't have anything to do that week. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't have anywhere to go. Everyone's leaving campus. She'll be all alone. So, I'm going to bring her home with me. And, so yeah, that's your surprise. But there are other things I need to tell you. Thank you for filling me in on the 4th of July. I heard something about an explosion, but I wasn't sure what it was. But that was interesting and scary. Books I'm reading. Right now I'm reading The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe. But as I was grabbing that to go jump in the car this morning, I was so close to grabbing 1,000 Splendid Suns because I wanted to start that so bad. So there's that, and then I also have another book. You're in my room right now, too, by the way. This is my cool backdrop because I couldn't get into the warehouse. Because I couldn't get into the warehouse tonight to have a cooler backdrop. But it's called, A Simple Path and it's by and about Mother Teresa. I borrowed it from a friend of mine here at the mission. And she loaned it to me because it's a neat book for women to read. But, Mother Teresa is also pretty freaking cool. But that's what I'm reading right now. Let's see. I'm excited about your days off. I'm excited about your days off because the first Saturday in August could quite possibly be when I'm going back home. Back here to Pittsburgh. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Don't overreact if you think it's not going to work because we might be able to finagle something. But if you're going shopping in Milwaukee, my bus is leaving from Milwaukee on Saturday. That's the other thing. We're only busing in from Pittsburgh to Milwaukee. We're not going all the way to Marquette because it takes a whole day. So, that'll cut out our time about in half, and Mom's just going to come get us. What else? I forgot all the stuff that you told me about that I need to respond to. What else? We're listening to The Killers right now. And I kind of tested it out to see if you can hear. But, what else did I tell you? Oh, Chicago. I didn't go to Chicago. Major bummer. But, the train sold out before I could get a ticket. So I had to stay here for the weekend. And Mom and Angela and Kate all went and did the bike ride and loved it. So, yeah. That was a major bummer, but I'm kind of okay with it because now I get to see you at the end of the month. What else? I told you about preaching in Etna, or I may not have. If I haven't, I'll tell you about that later. There are 5 people living in this house right now, which is really fun and really insane. I have yet to tell you more about Shiho from Japan. She's very cool. And this week we're starting the Home Face project, is where we're kind of resurfacing and kind of making everything look new in this whole waterfront neighborhood, which is a pretty cool project, but it's not necessarily for people who need it. It's just like for a neighborhood that needs it. So that's interesting. Things have been going really well lately. There's some things I want to do more. There's some things that I want to continue doing. Some things I want to improve on, as always with me. But yeah. I've had some minimal contact with Bill, He was giving me a Japanese translation so I could kind of do a prank on Shiho. But his daughter was born July 5th. Her name is Sophia, and they're currently knocking down 2 rooms in his home I don't know why, but you know how people remodel when they have children. So there's a little bit of news there. I'm looking forward to school, actually. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, weather here. You mentioned weather. June was like raining all the time. All the time raining. And I loved it. And it was kind of cool, but muggy, but I love it when it rains. So, but now that it's July, it's starting to get hot. And it's kind of like I hate it when it gets hot here because it's humid and gross. But, what else? Oh, you mentioned 4th of July. I spent my 4th of July here at the house alone. I was out on a separate job with Dave and Caleb doing a roof, and by the time I got back, everyone else had left to do their own 4th of July plans, and I didn't get a chance to get a ride anywhere. So I did laundry and hung out here by myself. It was a major bummer, and I really missed you. So, and my family. That's the other thing. I miss family a lot. I don't know if I miss Marquette, but I definitely miss, like, Mom, Dad, Katie's, Angela, you kind of people. Yeah. Oh, the other thing, even though this is being posted on YouTube now, let's try and keep it a little hush-hush that I'm coming home. I know no one really flocks to the house whenever I come back to town, but I just like to have a nice, relaxing week with you and Mom and Shiho and Dad and Katie and, you know, hiking and stuff like that. So, the other thing I wanted to say was that I'm really excited that this is what you're using your camera for now, because this is kind of what I was like hoping for all along. Like maybe we could start vlogging, you know, a little bit. But I didn't want to push it because I wanted you to have your own creative, you know, whatever with your camcorder and be able to do your own thing. But I think this is really fun to do. So, if I were to be as cool as the Vlogbrothers right now, I would say that an interesting news tidbit is that Kim Jong-il of North Korea has just announced to his people that he has pancreatic cancer, which I wouldn't consider such a bad thing. I mean, bless his heart, you know, and everything. Hope his soul passes well, but I think maybe a good illness can really go a long way in making peace right now, which sounds really backwards for a Christian to say, but honestly, it's how I feel. Anyway, this is your surprise. I hope we can keep doing this. Okay, I miss you. Bye.